What's up, guys? OG2K here, and today we are back. And unfortunately, if you watched the video yesterday, we were talking about Seahawks theme team. Funny enough, we're playing versus Seahawks user here. Today, though, unfortunately, we switched out of that theme team. Not once. Not once. Not only did we switch back right to Commanders, but twice we switched from Commanders after switching back to Commanders. Now we switch to Broncos, and that is simply for their running back, Terrell Davis, the best running back in the game, really, easily right now. And this new bunch tight end formation has a duo. We just shoot in there. Nice. Hover over the center, nickel 2-4, pinch crash down, 4 double or nothings on the D line. That is the big important part about this defense. Cover 4 shell. Come out and cover 3 cloud every play. We prioritize sound coverage. Back to the team though. Like, I spent so much time on this, and we need the best team possible for MCS this weekend. So I'll build the team however many times I need to have the best team and the best running back to give me the best chance to win, because it's just that important to have that extra little burst out of your running back to it changes plays from like that little extra 2 speed, 1 speed, and extra exchange of direction on your running back. It'll take a 20-yard run into a touchdown. It'll take a 5-yard run into a 20-yard run, and it'll take negative yardage into a 5-yard run. It's just, you need those kind of things to happen if you want to be able to run the ball at a high level. So right here we got him into empty quads. It's actually a 5x1. So we come out in man align. We're gonna see. We're gonna come out in bracket, and then we just zone this guy. Actually, we'll go like this. We'll just have like a zone out there, and then route commit the left receiver in. It's pretty much just man coverage against this look, and then take away everything because it is such a complicated formation to defend. So I like man against that offense. So here though, my first time using this running back. At receiver we have Thornton and Vele, who are like insanely tall, and then tight end Vernon Davis is on this team as well. He was on Commanders originally, and then he went to my Broncos as well. But abilities, I'm really testing things out. Don't lock these abilities in, but I'm just testing things out. So watch out to see how Davis just moves like insane. Oh my gosh, man, I'm so glad I built this team. I'm really excited about this team. So we're going to be playing MCS on Sunday, by the way, day 2, final 64. All we got to do is win 3 games to make the live event. That would be my first live event. We made a final 8 before in the last tournament, if you guys followed the channel for that time, and we broke those games down. So we're going to be streaming those games live on my Twitch, OG2KYT. I'll have the link in the comments in the description. And also we run a server where we promote, tournaments that are free entry and have a money prize. We show you guys our theme team. If you guys are in there, you saw how many times I changed my team and posted all the pictures. I post all the pictures, abilities, all that. So if you guys are interested in building a similar team or the same team as me, and you guys want to know why we build those teams, ask questions in there. We will answer every question. Here we just switch on a Nuba. No, and I did answer someone who was asking me why I didn't just build Broncos for Terrell Davis, and I apologize to that guy because I didn't know how good that team was, really. I didn't know how good Broncos theme team really is. And the thing is that a lot of these theme teams only have like a couple good players. So like it doesn't really even change anything. Like, we're going to use the same DBs regardless of what theme team we have most of the time. So it's like, why bother, not have the best, running back for my scheme, obviously. And you'll see, like, I could just literally run inside, dive or whatever all game on these guys with like the best running back in the game. Essentially, he is, what is he, 95 speed, 96 COD, and you really only need like 90 COD to speed burst, so it just makes it that much better. Right here we just untarget his user, run into a brick wall, that's fine. But since he has a slot on the left, we're just gonna, streak fade on the right. He's gonna have only one deep blue out there, and then have a backside combination over here. I'll go curl on the running back. I would like a Texas coming from the right, but the way the Texas works is that it runs to the wide side on that first little, when he juts out to the side. So you can't have him on a whatever, but right there we just take our curl. Davis is able to really get down there to the 1. Let's see if we could go down to under center and just punch this thing in. We're gonna go to dive with a bubble. That way we have 2 options. Inside run, you can never go wrong. Bubble, you can really never go wrong. We're just gonna make an easy decision here. Right there, bubble's covered. We just have an easy lane. You're not always gonna have that lane, but since the bubble was covered, that was our only choice to just hand it off and play it safe. So we're up 14-0. I just really am excited about this this running back, and all the things I could really do, and just open up the offense that way. We have 95 speed Vele, 6'5" receiver, and you know what? I think this theme team really fits me and my scheme and my play style more than a lot of the other ones like Seahawks. The reason we switched out of Seahawks is because Galloway, who we were using at running back, who is 95 speed, 95 COD, he gets tired even with recuperation on, and I just can't have that, because if they're gonna give the run look there every play, I'm gonna need to be able to hand it off every play without my running back getting tired, so that I could use what they're giving me. A lot of the whole reason I'm in an offense like this is so I could take what they're giving me. A lot of the times they'll just give me that run every time, so it's like, if I can't take what they're giving me, there's gonna be a problem. So that's why I had to just switch around and make sure I have the right theme team. This guy's got Shaheed, actually, funny enough. We were using Shaheed yesterday, but it just wasn't working out really for me. So in the video, he didn't get tired in the video, but right there we just switched dick. In the video he didn't get tired, but when I was playing games later on in that night, it didn't really work out. I still gotta find what quarterback I want to use. I might use Daniels. I'm not 100% sure. And then I also gotta figure out who I gotta use at that defensive tackle spot. Cause just look at Davis out there, man. In the video though, oh, he's gonna quit. 100%, only 20 yards passing with 20 points. Beautiful. Let's get on to the next game here, and I'll continue my point. All right, we are back for game 2. What I was saying in the last game, towards the end, is that I have Dexter Lawrence there at defensive tackle right now, just because I wanted to just film. I filmed late sometimes, so I wanted to make sure I was able to film, just get something out for you guys now that I have a new theme team. I literally just built this team the last hour before recording. I really wanted to, I thought I was going to run Commanders with Jamal Charles, but Terrell Davis is better and he's cheaper, which is funny, because normally the better player is, more expensive, but this time it works out in our favor. So, yeah, so that's just why we built the team, and we got to figure out who we want at defensive tackle, even though Dexter Lawrence went crazy. He's just a little bit too slow for my liking. Right here, we got to sub our corners in, because that'll be bad if we leave these guys here. Porter up top because he's fast and tall. Atwater because he's fast and tall. And then Minka because he's fast and he's 6'1", which is not as tall as 6'3", Atwater, but still gets the job done, and he's better than a lot of the other corners in the game. So 3rd and 10 here. We're gonna ponder if we want to shade up here. Yeah, we're gonna shade up. They don't have that fast corner out anymore. They patched it in Bunch X Nasty, so we don't have to worry about switch sticking that flat quick anymore. You just really got to worry about the double streaks up the middle, all that kind of stuff, running back wheels, seam streaks, that kind of stuff. You don't got to worry about that fast corner, so that's something cool. because this is the main formation that a lot of the pros and competitive players run. So double streaks, and he threw it away on 4th and 5. Nice. Defense just does its job, makes them work. And then on offense, I do base blocking, so I don't have to worry about any of that. And then my offense just does the job for me, because this running back is now the best running back in the game now that they patched Krosky Merritt, who was my favorite running back to use this year. But now, honestly, Terrell Davis is my guy. So right there, though, the reason that worked is because the read key was he was responsible for guarding the RPO. That top safety will just never make it out there to the flat. So that's the reason why. Here we're just gonna go around the edge with Davis, speed burst out, and Davis, dude, I am so happy that I found this team. My good friend, he goes by the name CoolClaire23. You guys probably know him if you're, in tune with the competitive Madden stuff. But he's the one who helped me, build this team, and I am just so happy that I was able to find what this, this Broncos team really had. Like, I wasn't sure if this team had other pieces than, just the running back. You guys don't understand how happy I am that he's able to run these routes. Like, that flat route fries every kind of man coverage if he's fast. And since Davis is 95 speed, he's going to get there. I really think that Davis is going to be the guy in this weekend for me. And again, I would really appreciate if you guys watch my games on Sunday. And we're just, it's at 1 Eastern. And then we got to win 3 games to make the live. That's like a big goal for me. I made the final 8, which is my best placement in the last tournament. So right there, we switched it. I think we got a really good offense and defense for my play style. See how this guy quits here. 100% 3 yards. He had 5 yards, dude. None of me and my opponents are having any pass yards because my defense is good and I don't pass. I just run the ball. So let's get into another game, and I'll, rarely do we ever get into a game 3, but we'll show you guys how to beat another strategy that we run into. All right, we are back for game 3. I just cannot express how excited I am to use this running back this weekend, and it's honestly, I'm honestly disappointed in myself for not figuring out how good this, this running back was. And I do deeply apologize to the guy that, kept asking me why I just don't use Broncos. And I am so disappointed in myself for, not really looking into it. I'm gonna look into everything, theme team wise. I'm not the best with theme teams, as you guys could tell, but this is 100% money, this theme team here. I'm not switching off of this one, I could guarantee you that. So yeah, I just wanted to see if Krosky was still good because I was familiar with him, and then going to Seahawks was really just I wanted to see if Galloway would still be good because I didn't know if he was going to get tired. Like, I didn't know that, you would get tired like that when you snap a receiver at running back so many times. But we finally made it, and that is why we prepare days in advance for these professional tournaments, because if something goes wrong, you want to have time to, build your team in a certain, like, you want to know, you want to have your best guys out there when you're playing for thousands of dollars. So yeah, so he's in bunch tight end. Honestly, 3rd and 12, we're gonna shade up, shade down by going Y and then down on the right stick, and then I'm on PlayStation, so it's triangle, but then shade up by Y and then Y or triangle up on the right stick, and that'll turn. Initially, it turns the every zone into a hard flat, the flat zones, and then from there, when you shade up, it turns them into clouds, which they play corners and post better. That's something I like to say just in every video, because you never know where people are at with their skill level. If they're just beginners, like, anyone could be watching this. So I really do appreciate you guys for coming through. Also, if you guys feel that there's something that I could explain better, just drop a comment. I'll answer any questions or give me a recommendation. And then if you feel like I'm doing a good job, I would also appreciate that. So yeah, honestly, I just really want to be a good teacher for you guys. I'm dropping an ebook soon, so that'll be I'm pretty excited to come out with that. I know a lot of people are, um, excited to see the intricacies of that offense, Miami Dolphins, that I run, and it's been gaining a lot of traction. So I'm gonna try and get that out as fast as possible for you guys. I really needed to take like a month of content to just focus up on what I need to do, and right here, nice swap by Porter, but I really needed to take that time to build up my brand, and I feel like we have a solid group of people built around what I'm trying to do here with you guys, obviously, and as far as like people helping me when I ask them questions on right there, he breaks a complete tackle for a lucky touchdown, but looks like we're in for a game. But I really do, I'm just excited for the future with content and gameplay. So that's all you could really ask for in Madden. So let's see what Davis could do on offense here. Okay, looks like we're getting Davis on the kick return. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, Davis almost, he almost got up into the left there around that guy. So that's frightening to see if you're the opponent here on that kick return, because you already know Davis is going to be getting the ball almost every single play unless he really sells out for the run. So honestly, he's selling out like really a ton with this look. So you could see it's mid blitz because that slot's in the middle. And now he's bringing his safety down, which is really going to leave Davis open on this running back flat. And we might just be able to speed burst for a touchdown here. Look at Davis, man. Oh, it feels like cheating with him. Oh, that is funny. That flat route is super fast versus, any kind of zone or man. So, man and zone, they beat the corner routes, that is, and the flat routes, and the posts and the corners. We already said corners, but yeah. And then the seam streaks. If you're on small increase, you could throw those against man and zone too. Just really have as many man and zone, beating concepts, routes, styles, anything you can do, runs that beat man and zone. Oh, fumble. Feels like cheat. Like, I don't have to do anything. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to predict his plays. We call cover 3 cloud, shade down with 4 double or nothings. The double or nothing shed for me. I just got a switch stick, remember his tendencies. I don't adjust pre-snap. I remember them, and then pretty much just act when the play starts. And then on offense, we just burst around the edge. It is work. It is tough to do. You got to get that down in practice mode. But we do the work before the game. We practice hard so that we play easy, and we win. So practice hard, play easy, win. All you got to do, take the tools that they give to you, and you'll win. Because if you're really taking the tools that they're giving to you, and anything, life, gaming, things are gonna fall in your way because you're trying to do the right thing, and eventually something will work out. So just try and burst up the middle. We might run it on 4th and 1 here, unless ooh, I like the RPO look here. Give me a wheel on Westover. Give me a wheel. He's out. Nice. Westover for 6. Let's see if we could stop him for game here. All right, like, if the reason I say stop him for game, like in the first quarter, these games are on 4-minute quarters and ranked. I don't know if you guys are like some people, I don't know, like, let me know if you guys are competitive, if you play a lot of ranked. I know if you don't play a lot of ranked, if you're just watching for entertainment, that's cool too. If you want to learn, what the how the pro players play, what the concepts are, that's cool. But oh shoot. He's getting out there. But what I was saying though, the reason we say for a game, these games are 4-minute quarters, which they also have a 40-second play clock. And the way we play on the pro tournaments is 5-minute quarters, 30-second play clock. So this is like, these ranked games are really short compared to like what we're used to. So you're just gonna really be able to chew the game out if you get 1 stop, or even if you get 2 stops, the game's really sealed. But 1 stop, it really starts to get into a scenario where you're gonna have to just play perfect the rest of the game. And if you turn it over twice in a ranked game, it's honestly going to be really tough. Right there, he runs read option for the second time. I don't know if it's QB wrap or read option. QB wrap is just when it's a read option essentially, but you don't have the option to give it to the running back. 3rd and 14 though. Shade up. Pass commit because it's a passing down. If he runs, he runs. He's not going to get the first probably, but pass commit, shade up. 2 things you could do on 3rd or 4th and long. Snaps it with 1 second left. Make sure the deep's taken away. Beautiful. Pressure comes in. And all we really need is one play here. And I don't think this guy's advanced enough to be able to beat the cover 2. So what we'll do, just man up his 2 biggest threats. The reason I'm putting a quarter instead of a deep half out there is because I think the seam will be covered a tiny bit better. Boom, he goes corner. We have the cloud flat out there. We stemmed him up a tiny bit, and that's we'll try and score here. But if we score a touchdown, I won't make you guys sit through this. So I know a lot of you guys probably want to see me run with Davis. Please come back and watch tomorrow. But also Sunday, that'll be a big day to watch Davis play. So Davis, I really should have scored there. That was a touchdown. But I was just trying to get, what they gave me. The clock's moving. Got to chew this out before the half as well. So being that we receive at half, we got 2 stops on this guy. We're going to be able to just be in a really nice situation. Be able to burst to the edge with Davis there. That was he had no business getting a first down on that. But, when you got a player like him, it's just going to be really easy to get yards. Right here he's using that linebacker. So actually, since he really has no help on this right side, we're just going to flood it. See if he's in cover 2. See if we could open him up. And we do. 95 speed Vele. And he gets out. We just run the ball. Make it easy. And then when they really commit to the run, as right there he did. 42% for him. 100 for me. 151 passing. And obviously probably 1,000,000 yards rushing. That is just easy football. Complementary offense, complementary football, defense and offense combined. Really do appreciate you guys for coming through the video. Check the links in the comments. Ebooks coming out real soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.